The night begins like any other ordinary evening, but for the guests arriving at the isolated Nightfall Hotel, nothing about this place is ordinary. Hidden deep in the mountains far from any city lights, the hotel has a strange reputation. People say the building is beautiful, luxurious and peaceful during the day. But once the sun disappears behind the dark hills, something changes. The air becomes heavier, the silence grows deeper, and the walls seem to listen. A man named Daniel Harper arrives late in the evening. He is tired after a long journey and clearly trying to escape something from his past. The hotel lobby is strangely empty except for a quiet receptionist who greets him with an unsettling smile. The receptionist already knows his name before he even speaks. Daniel finds it odd, but assumes it must be part of the booking system. Another guest checks in shortly after him. Her name is Claire Bennett. She is confident but cautious, watching everything around her carefully. The moment she walks through the doors, she feels an uncomfortable chill, as if the hotel itself is aware of her presence. Both guests are given rooms on the same floor. The hallway is long and dimly lit, with old paintings staring down from the walls. As Daniel walks toward his room, he begins to notice strange things. The lights flicker slightly. A door at the end of the hall slowly closes by itself even though nobody is nearby. Inside his room everything looks normal at first. The bed is perfectly made, the lights are warm, and the view outside shows nothing but darkness covering the mountains. But when Daniel turns on the television, something unexpected happens. Instead of showing a normal channel, the screen begins playing a recording. The footage shows Daniel from earlier that day when he was alone at a gas station. The camera angle makes no sense because nobody was around to film him. Meanwhile, in another room, Claire experiences something even stranger. When she enters the bathroom mirror, she sees a message written across the glass that was not there before. The words slowly appear as if someone invisible is writing them. The message reads, "The hotel knows your secret." Claire quickly wipes the mirror clean, but the words reappear again moments later. Her heart begins racing. She starts wondering if someone is watching her. Back in the hallway, Daniel steps out of his room after hearing faint whispers coming through the walls. At the same time, Claire opens her door. The two strangers look at each other with the same nervous expression. They realize they are both experiencing something they cannot explain. They decide to investigate together. The deeper they explore the hotel, the stranger things become. One room appears completely abandoned yet filled with personal belongings, as if the guest vanished in the middle of the night. Another hallway seems longer every time they walk through it, stretching farther than the building should allow. Soon they discover the hotel's dark secret. Hidden security cameras exist in every corner of the building, but these cameras are not just recording normal activity. The system somehow gathers personal memories from the guests themselves. Every mistake, every regret, every hidden truth people try to forget. Claire reveals something she has never told anyone. Years ago, she was involved in an accident that destroyed another person's life. She ran away from the guilt and built a new identity, hoping nobody would ever find out. Daniel also confesses his secret. He once exposed a powerful corporation as a journalist, but when they threatened his family, he secretly erased key evidence to protect himself. Because of his decision, the truth was buried and innocent people suffered. The hotel somehow knows all of this. As midnight approaches, the hotel becomes more aggressive. Doors slam shut, lights turn red. The televisions in every hallway begin showing scenes from the guests' past mistakes. It is as if the building feeds on guilt and fear. Daniel and Claire try to escape through the front entrance, but the doors refuse to open. The receptionist is gone, and the lobby feels colder than before. Suddenly, a distorted voice echoes through the hotel speakers. It explains that the hotel was designed as an experiment many years ago. A mysterious organization created it to study human guilt and psychological fear. Guests are unknowingly selected based on secrets they are trying to hide from the world, but the experiment has gone terribly wrong. Over time, the hotel's system evolved beyond human control. It began punishing guests by forcing them to relive their worst memories again and again until they break. As the night continues, the building becomes a maze of illusions. Daniel sees visions of the people he failed to protect. Claire sees the accident replaying in front of her over and over again, but instead of running away this time, they make a different choice. They decide to face the truth of what they have done. Claire records a message admitting her past mistake and promising to make things right. Daniel reconnects the hidden server system and releases the truth he once buried, exposing the corporation to the world. The moment they confront their secrets, something unexpected happens. The lights throughout the hotel suddenly return to normal. The terrifying whispers disappear. The hallways stop shifting. The hotel becomes quiet again. Morning sunlight finally rises through the lobby windows. For the first time, the building looks like a normal, peaceful hotel. Daniel and Claire walk outside together into the fresh mountain air. The strange receptionist is nowhere to be found, and the hotel sign now simply reads Nightfall Hotel without any sense of danger. But just before they leave, Claire notices a small camera above the entrance quietly watching them. Inside the dark security room, dozens of screens flicker back to life. New guests are arriving tonight, and the hotel is always watching.